Well, I'm on Burke Street with the famous Yemi, and I saw a photo of this wonderful mural you did at the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah.
I was here when you first put the sketch on. Actually, I was here when it was a blank wall, but and now it is this vibrant, beautiful piece. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. Thanks, Danny.
Yeah, so this was really a community coming together.
Yeah.
And you are really all about that, these partnerships with students and local artists and local organizations to bring artwork to Frederick.
Yeah.
Tell me about, are you happy with how this turned out and the vision of how it started?
I'm actually very happy with how it turned out. I mean, it's one of those things that inspires me to do better, because this is actually the first time I've done something like this, like a community project at this scale where anybody can paint it.
Yeah.
And it's inspired me to not only just the reaction of the community, which for me, and look, I've been being an artist since 1984, and I've done things all over the world. The reaction to this was quite remarkable for me because people felt like this was a great community addition, something good for the kids to look at, something good something inspiring to people.
Yeah.
And so really, therefore, because of that, I decided to do this more widely and do it even better than this.
Well, this, you know, sometimes when you do something the first time, then you think, wow, it can work.
Yep.
A lot of people who aren't you can actually make something so beautiful, which is really kind of amazing, to be honest.
Yes.
You kind of put the sketch out and you had the vision, but you allowed other people to complete it. Is that hard as an artist?
You know, it's actually, and I'll tell you something honestly. When I was younger, I used to be more selfish as an artist, you know?
Yeah.
And as I get older now, I think, you know, I want the next generation to be able to feel the joy that I feel as a creator, as an artist.
Yeah.
And there's nothing more joyful than working as an artist.
Yeah.
Okay? Because you're creating something out of nothing, right?
Yeah.
And so to have the next generation be able to have that feeling that I had, my selfishness dropped away.
Yeah.
And I just decided to just be more open and just teach kids like how to do it.
Yeah.
You know, what to do and how to approach your artwork, how to approach customers, how to do your billing, how to do all these things, so that the next generation can learn what I learned by experience.
It's funny how that happens as we get older. We're more happy to share the knowledge freely than to hold it to ourselves. And that is a freeing, wonderful thing.
It really
Same
is.
For me. Yeah. When I give marketing advice for free or help people or try to connect them, it really makes me feel good.
And that is the
That's
thing.
the selfish thing.
Exactly. It actually is selfishness, but in a better way.
In a better way. Yes, for sure. This is really kind of the premise for African Americans of Excellence and the whole art education piece that you and Kristen Wojan put together, that really teaching artists how to be business people, which is probably one of the things I've found over the years. Creative people have a hard time with the business side.
Yes.
But you really want people to be able to do art for the rest of their lives if they really enjoy it. So teaching them how to make money at it in the commercial world is really one way to do that.
Oh, absolutely, very true.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was going to school, I didn't learn one day of business.
Yeah.
When I went to college, and I have a master's degree from Pratt Institute in New York, right? But I never learned one day of how do you talk to customers? How do you talk to clients? How do you get customers? How do you bill? How do you do your invoices? How do you collect your money? How do you balance your checkbook? I never learned. If it hadn't been for the fact that both of my parents were self-employed business people, I wouldn't have known. And that's really how I was able to get the little bit of knowledge that I have about running a business. Now, I'm not a business genius by any means, but I know enough to be able to at least run a business.
Well, you've done it for a long time now. You employ people, you do all kinds of different things. So whether they're huge murals down to your beautiful ornaments that you create each year that are in a lot of our shops here in Frederick, I think that learning from you is a really great thing for our future artists.
Thank you.
This is a beautiful piece. You got to stop by and see it. Burke Street, Boys and Girls Club, right on the side of their building. It beautifies this neighborhood. It just adds a piece of vibrance, and it represents the kids of Frederick in such a great way. So congratulations.
Thanks for all you do as well.
Oh, thank you so much.